Welcome to Insight, International Education News and Insights by Canam.
If you're planning to study in Canada, today's news is especially relevant for you. Canada has just launched two exciting immigration pilots, the Rural Community Immigration Pilot, RCIP, and the Francophone Community Immigration Pilot, FCIP. These programs aim to attract skilled workers, including international students, to smaller communities, addressing labor shortages and promoting economic growth. Want to know how these programs can work for you? Stay with me till the end. What are these immigration pilots? Unlike traditional immigration programs, these pilots focus on smaller towns and communities across Canada. The Rural Community Immigration Pilot, RCIP, aims to bring in skilled workers to fill labor shortages and support local businesses in rural areas. The Francophone Community Immigration Pilot, FCIP, is dedicated to increasing the number of French-speaking newcomers in Francophone minority communities outside Quebec, helping them grow both economically and demographically. Each selected community is represented by a local economic development organization that collaborates with IRCC to identify critical labor gaps, designate trustworthy employers, and recommend suitable candidates for permanent residence. By choosing to study in these communities, you're not only gaining a quality education but also positioning yourself within regions actively seeking skilled individuals to contribute to their growth. Where can you study and work? If you want to be part of these programs, studying at a public university or college in one of these designated communities could be a strategic first step. By choosing one of these institutions, you're already immersing yourself in a community that could later support your immigration journey. Eligibility requirements for these pilots. Now, let's talk about what it takes to qualify for these programs. Here's what you need. Certificate of Recommendation. This is like a provincial nomination, but issued by a community's economic development organization. You must prove that you're truly part of the community. Job offer from a local employer. The job must be approved by the community and may be limited to occupations in high demand. Language proficiency. The required CLB level, from 4 to 6, depends on your job type under Canada's TEER classification. Work experience. You'll generally need at least 1 year of work experience, but there's a big advantage for international graduates. Some exemptions apply. Why this is great for international students? Now, let's get real. Why should international students care? Lower competition. Unlike big cities, rural communities have fewer applicants, increasing your chances of getting job offers and PR faster. Lower cost of living. Rent and daily expenses in rural towns can be significantly cheaper compared to places like Toronto or Vancouver. More employer support. Since these communities need skilled workers, local employers are often more willing to hire and support international graduates. Stronger immigration pathway. If you plan your studies, work experience, and job offer wisely, these pilots could provide a much more direct route to permanent residency. So, what do you think? Would you consider studying and working in a smaller Canadian community if it meant a faster, easier route to permanent residency? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And before you go, make sure to like this video, subscribe to Insight by Canam so you never miss an update on Canadian education and immigration.